my soul, you heard me? Shit. Huh. Mighty Muhammad, son of Osama, son of a bitch. One time for my mama, tats on my back, tats on my face. Bitch, I'm a dog. Can you relate? It's never too late. My niggas relate. Never would say. My niggas relate.
What it do, what it do. Welcome to What It Do. This is your host, Musa Azakar. Do me a favor, like this video, share it, subscribe to my channel and my YouTube channel. If you're on Facebook, go ahead and share it. Yeah, man, this is your boy, man, just chilling. Had a productive work week. How was y'all? Yeah, I got my back whipped. You best believe that. Because we are still pieces of property in the United States of America. Oh, but anyway, assalamu alaikum, people. Shalom, hotel. Power to my people that are scattered all on the four corners of this earth, from dark to butter pecan and light skin with freckles. I love you all, baby. What it do, what it do. And man, this has been so much going on. Hell, in the last couple of days, we've been disrespected, shitted on, nutted on, whatever you want to call it, man. But we so powerful. We don't know how powerful we are. We should be extinct off this planet Earth. You know that? We really should. But like a cockroach, we still are here. Hey, but check this out. I was on the Advice Show. I think this is called the African Diaspora. I think that's the channel. It may still be on the Field Advice Show, but he has where Senator Mitchell McConnell saying paying for reparations for slavery is not a good idea. I mean, usually, I know I would snap, and I know y'all would too, if you were to go to work in hot or icy conditions for a whole week, and expectedly on that Friday you expect to get paid, and you don't get compensated. And today's date, how would you feel? Me, I'm not working until I get my paycheck. Now, of course, I know, imagine back in the day, it was way more gruesome. And I know I'm saying I don't know what I would have done, but knowing my attitude how I am now, I don't think I would have lasted. I probably would have been one of the ones buried in the Mississippi in that big old hole. So we're gonna see what Mr. McConnell says, paying for reparations, and if it's a good idea. What his perspective on their ideology, how they really think. Excuse me, but this is how they think, y'all.
I don't think reparations for something that happened 150 years ago, for whom none of us currently living are responsible, is a good idea. We've, tried to deal with our original sin of slavery by fighting a civil war, by passing landmark civil rights legislation.
Fighting a civil goddamn war. To hell, and then we volunteered for that shit. And then get nothing out of it, and they just gonna sweep it up under the motherfucking rug. The nerve.
We elected an African-American president. I think we're always working.
What the fuck? electing Barack Obama, an African, and the people don't get it twisted. African American is two different nationalities. That is not you. That is not you. Get out of their language. They have like a forked tongue. Everything roll out their mouth is almost a lie. Y'all gotta wake up.
Progress in this country, but no one currently alive was responsible for that. And I don't think we should be trying to figure out how to compensate for it. First of all, it'd be pretty hard to figure out who to compensate. We've had waves of immigrants as well who've come to the country and experienced dramatic discrimination of one kind or another. So, no, I don't think reparations are a good idea.
Wow. You hear that? No, I don't think. And just look at how he just, y'all got a black president, and that was a long time ago, and man, what the fuck ever. The Jewish people got their reparations. Y'all put the natives on reservations, it's still fucking there. Everybody gets something except us. I think it's time to flip flop that motherfucker. You feel me? It's time to pancakes. Time's gonna have to do a 180. Because y'all do not want none of God's justice. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I remember going to work one morning. I had to be at work at 4 o'clock in the morning. And me and my homeboy, we seen one of them goddamn UFOs. So what Farrakhan talking about, y'all don't want to see it. And these little jets, these so-called flat, they can't catch them things. They can't catch it. You know how you move your cursor on your computer? How the arrow moves? That's how that motherfucker moves. How you gonna catch that? Think I'm crazy? I don't give a damn. When you see it, you're gonna be like, man. But man, it's just amazing that the arrogance of some Caucasian people, man. If you're wrong, admit you're wrong. But you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You want to continue to rule in evilness. But God said he was going to give the world to the hand of the wicked. And it's in a wicked way. Very wicked. Very, very, very wicked.
Your problem is.
Yes, I got some words for Granddaddy too. And he just let you know for the brothers who just want to just go along and get along and all this kumbaya, which ain't, it's a good idea because your brain is the black man's brain is mentally to think correct and righteous. And right, not contrary to what God is putting in your head. We have a sense of compassion for everybody else sometimes, but not us. And the minister got some words for you.
Your problem is you are not now, nor have you ever been a citizen of the United States of America. You are a slave to white America.
Thank you, brother David Muhammad, for sharing that piece out there on Facebook. Y'all follow him too. He's out there. I'm about giving brothers love who want to give information. You feel me? That's what I'm about. That's what I'm on. I ain't on this other man. The twerking stuff. I was young, okay, but it's just a bunch of niggerish shit. That's all I can say. I don't want to be a nigga no more. I don't. And of course, yes, we use the word as a noun, adjective in some places. You know what I'm saying? But we've been conditioned that way, and that's who we are. We are not. We are righteous people that's in a fucked up environment. But this is another brother here. And this is for Melanated Universes on Facebook. Yeah, subscribe to their stuff too. Go get on their pages and look at the information, man. I'm about PBS, Public Black Studies. That's all I'm about. Not only studies, but doing so. Which I mean by doing so, spending money with your peeps. You feel me? And that's what it is. Be like the Jewish people. Put your money up together. All together. All together. Start off with a little school. I mean, I don't have the plans. I'm just trying to motivate. Can't say I'm not doing my job. I'm motivating and trying to inspire. Hell, I'm taking risk out here. I mean, really being on social media talking, I'm not talking bold, but I'm talking empowerment, not niggerish shit. And it can make you a target. You can face persecution, especially with your family. Real talk. But that's what I'm thinking about, our children. Do you want your children going to work every day like how you going to work? Do you? I don't think you do.
I mean, you can't look at what you may consider to be racial.
All right. I got this other, like I said, from Melanated Universe. And I have a brother on here on CNN. And they're talking about reparations, which we are entitled to. But check out what the opposition I always want to go back and say. Check it out.
Obama has nothing to do with reparations. I mean, you can't look at what you may consider to be racial progress and say that has something to do with whether or not we are going to repair the said, whether or not we're going to deal with the harm that was actually done. Millions of people, black people, died either enslaved or because they were enslaved or killed, right? We were a slave country for 100 years longer than we have now been a country free of slaves. This is not a thing that happened 150 years ago. This is a thing that happened for 250 years in America, right? And there's death, there's torture, there's terror. There's also 250 years of millions of people giving labor for which they were never compensated. It made America a rich country, and it made people in America very rich. And even if you're descended from somebody who was not a slave owner, the whole society benefited. If I was rich, I could build a school. I could build a hospital. I could donate to the local cultural institutions and events. It made the society richer. Everybody, other than the slaves, benefited from the institution of slavery. It has nothing to do with Barack Obama. It has nothing to do.
Exactly.
He said, the Civil War. Yeah, half the country fought to keep slavery, and if they had won, we'd still have it, presumably. He says the Civil Rights Movement. Well, half the people in this country did not want that to happen, particularly in the South. People died to get that. I don't understand this ration. I mean, I think it's just this is kind of a self-delusion or something, or being intentionally obtuse.
Senator, can I get your take on that?
Well, I think being critical of Mitch McConnell for simply recognizing that America has made tremendous progress since the days of slavery is, I think, is pretty harsh. I don't think he meant anything other than the fact that progress has been made. To the point that Mr. Blow is making, yes, clearly slavery is the original sin of America, and it did occur for a couple of hundred years, and it caused horrific harm. But it still was 150 years ago, and so that's just a fact. I think the comments that he's making are very compelling comments, and maybe 150 years ago, the Congress should have had a hearing on this and actually seriously considered whether there was something that should have been done to deal with the harm that had occurred to the people who actually experienced the harm. But it's really curious to me, because you said it, John. This is the first hearing we've had on this issue in the history of the Congress. Why now? What's going on in the discourse in America that we now look back for something that clearly was horrific? I mean, your comments, Charles, were riveting. But why now? Why are we having this conversation now? What's going on politically within the Democratic Party? Because that's where this is being this is emanating from. That this is an issue now that has some sense of urgency, and that I think is the question that needs to be answered.
Let me say this about it. There's two problems with that, right? People keep saying it was 150 years ago. No, it didn't. We kept a kind of quasi-slavery long after actual slavery was eliminated, right? We built into the 13th Amendment the clause that says you cannot be forced to give involuntary labor unless you are convicted of a crime, which is a backdoor that allowed southern states to basically accuse black people, even children, of all sorts of crimes, and to put them in a system that we'll call convict leasing, where they would lease out these bodies, again, free labor, to farmers, to industry, to anybody. This happened until the 1930s, right? We allowed Reconstruction to fail, and we pulled federal troops out of the South. We knew exactly what was going to happen when that happened. And right after it did, states, starting with Mississippi in 1890, rushed in, called constitutional conventions, and they are not shy about it at all. They say, we are here to write white supremacy into the DNA of these states. And every southern state then follows Mississippi, and they write white supremacy. Those constitutional states, they've never had new constitutional conventions, and those laws exist until the 1960s. The idea that we're just talking about chattel slavery is false. The idea that all of the injury was happened 150 years ago is false. And we have to get our heads around what we did and how much we benefited from that, and how much of those tax dollars that we had, that black people were paying our system, were not being used for them at all. Their schools were underfunded. Their neighborhoods were under. I grew up in these segregated neighborhoods.
Brother.
I watched my neighbor's house burn down because there was one fire hydrant in the entire black neighborhood, and by the time they got that water from that fire hydrant, that house had burned to the ground.
All right, we need to talk more about this. What we're going to do, Senator Sandor, if you can, hold your next thought. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, I'm going to ask you to respond.
The nerve, boy. Why now? If that's the case, okay, give up all what y'all got right now then. If you want to think like it, give us y'all shit. And y'all start to build y'all own. Exactly. That's what the freak I thought. But this is your boy, As a Car. I want to thank you for tuning in to What It Do. And you seen what it do. So keep your eyes open. Especially this one right here. Peace. And a bottle of hair grease, people. I'm out.